exposing the truth in your everyday distractions. Your attention span is a goner. Picture this, you valiantly clicking away, one tab at a time. Picture this, your cursor hovering over life-changing webinars, motivational articles and productivity apps. Picture this, you surrounded by open tabs, each one a portal to potential improvement, each one screaming, "Click me!" Picture this, you frantically tabbing between goal-setting spreadsheets, workout plans, and yet another video titled, "The One Morning Routine Quadrillionaires Swear By." The one morning routine octillionaires can't live without. The one morning routine decillionaires secretly guard. The one morning routine Googleplex ionaires use to bend time and space itself. The one morning routine so elite that even 876 duoquinquagentillionaires don't feel worthy of trying it. Picture this. Tabs upon tabs, cascading like digital waterfalls, each one a promise, a possibility, a reflection of what could be if only you were better. Picture this. The tabs multiplying, fracturing, spiraling out of control. Picture this. You drowning in a sea of browser windows, the glow of your screen illuminating the faint shadow of self-doubt. Picture this. You valiantly refreshing, reloading, reorganizing tabs as if their alignment might finally align your soul. Picture this. Tabs within tabs. Picture this. Tabs that open tabs within tabs. Picture this. Tabs that demand tabs, tabs that beg for tabs, tabs that scream, "More tabs!" Picture this. Tabs cascading into oblivion, fracturing the very fabric of your browser. Picture this. Tabs you forgot about. Tabs you can't close. Tabs that refuse to close because they are the arbiters of your unfinished self. Picture this. Your reflection in the screen. Picture this, pixelated, distorted, staring back through an infinite labyrinth of tabs upon tabs upon tabs. Picture this, your cursor hovering, trembling, questioning. Picture this, you, not improving, not growing, not reflecting, but endlessly curating the arrangement of your digital chaos. Picture this, polishing the tabs, polishing the screen, polishing the idea of improvement itself, as if the tabs will somehow alter the reflection they hold. Picture this, picture this, picture this. Tabs multiplying, tabs organizing themselves into unions, tabs plotting against you, tabs that demand their own to-do lists. Picture this. Tabs so bright they outshine your ambitions, tabs so endless they make infinity blush, tabs that you name, tabs that you love, tabs that whisper, "This is who you are now." Your attention span is shorter than a goldfish's memory, shorter than the flicker of a firefly in the night, shorter than a mayfly's lifespan, shorter than the time it takes a soap bubble to burst. Your attention span is shorter than the pause between a hiccup and its echo, shorter than the blink of an eye, shorter than a whisper lost in a gale, shorter than the lifespan of a snowflake in a volcano. Your attention span is shorter than the lifespan of a shooting star that barely grazes the cosmos before vanishing, shorter than the moment it takes a lightning bolt to declare its dominion over the sky. Your attention span is shorter than the gap between one tab opening and another closing, shorter than the sigh of your computer fan desperately trying to keep up, shorter than 875 duoquinquagentillion sparks of inspiration that evaporate before the kettle boils, shorter than the time it takes you to refresh a page and forget why you clicked it, shorter than eternity condensed into a nanosecond imploding into a black hole of distraction, shorter than anything ever. Shorter than the lifespan of an idea whispered into the void, shorter than a gnat's daydream, shorter than the pause between a sneeze and the regret of forgetting to mute yourself, shorter than the attention span of 876 duoquinquagentillion cosmic particles colliding, shorter than the fleeting shimmer of relevance on a viral meme. Your attention span is shorter than the existence of a thought that dares to outrun your next notification, shorter than a shooting star that explodes halfway through its arc because even it got distracted, shorter than the lifespan of a fleeting genius idea devoured by the gravitational pull of TikTok's For You page, shorter than reason itself, shorter than the fabric of reality tearing into itself to keep up with you, shorter than chaos personified, shorter than the lifespan of a single incomplete idea, shorter than a gnat's blink, no shorter than a gnat's daydream, shorter than the time it takes for a star to realize it was never meant to shine, shorter than the pause between a sneeze and the regret of forgetting to mute yourself, shorter than the time it takes to wonder if this sentence even makes sense, shorter than a viral meme's last gasps of relevance, shorter than the attention span of a thought that dares to exist in a world that demands distraction, shorter than the tick of a clock that forgot it was ever wound, shorter than the attention span of 876 duoquinquagentillion cosmic particles colliding in an eternal dance of absurdity, shorter than the time it takes for the universe to forget you existed, shorter than a shooting star that explodes halfway through its arc because even it got distracted, shorter than the time it takes for reality to question itself, shorter than the fabric of space and time unraveling into chaos, shorter than the breath it takes to realize you're already out of breath. And then shorter, 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 shorter than everything, shorter than anything, shorter than the time it takes to wonder why you're even reading this, shorter than a single thought trapped in the infinite scroll of your mind, shorter than the pause before reality collapses in on itself, shorter than a dream that dissolves before you even know you were dreaming, shorter than the time it takes to forget why you started, shorter than a fleeting genius idea, devoured, absorbed, destroyed by the gravitational pull of TikTok's For You page, shorter than the lifespan of a star that was never meant to burn, shorter than the silence between the chaos you create and the chaos that creates you. And still, shorter, 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 shorter than everything, shorter than nothing, shorter than reality itself, collapsing into a fractal moment of pure chaos. Shorter than your attention span, shorter than the end of time, shorter than the infinite void, shorter than everything, shorter than reality, shorter than anything, ever, 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 forever, 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 ever, 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 forever, 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 ever, 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 forever, 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 forever. Quentin Tarantino. Quintillion, Taranti, quinquagintillion, quinquagintillion, tarantillion, taranti, quinquagintillion, quintarantillion, quintaranti, quinquagintillion, tarantillon, quinquagintillion, quintillion, quinquagintillion, quinquagintillion, quintillon, quintaranti, quagintillion, tarantin, quagintillion, quinticarantillion, quintiquagintarillion, quinquagintarantillion, quintaranquagintillion, tarantillion, quintagintillion, quinquagintillion, quintinquagintarillion, taranti, quintillion, quintaranti, quinquagintillion, quintiquagintillion. Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kyle, Bill, Kill Bill 2, Death-Proofing, Glorious Bastards, Django Unchained, The Hateful Eight, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Reservoir Dogs, Quintillion, Reservoir Dogs, Quintillion, President Brown, Kill Quintillion Brown, Kill Quintillion Brown, Bill 2, Death Quintillion, Glorious 2, Death Bastards, Glorious, Django Quintillion, Django Quintillion, Django Quintillion. It's a wonder we remember to breathe, but here's the twist. Future you has already thrown in the towel. Yep, they're chilling in a hammock, sipping lemonade and laughing at present you's futile attempts to multitask. How quaint. Now, before you despair, remember this nugget of unconventional wisdom. This nugget of clarity, this nugget of insight, this nugget of revelation, this nugget of audacity wrapped in the foil of determination, this nugget of brilliance fried in the oil of overthinking, this nugget of truth dipped in the sauce of chaos, this nugget of courage coated in the breadcrumbs of existential dread, this nugget of resilience grilled over the flames of procrastination, this nugget of epiphany buried deep within the bucket of self-doubt, this nugget of potential hiding beneath the layers of maybe tomorrow, this nugget of purpose shining like a lone beacon in the vast sea of distraction. Remember this nugget, this golden, glorious, infuriatingly elusive nugget, this nugget that dares to slip through your fingers even as you cling to it with the grip of desperation, whispering promises of salvation that you can almost but not quite hear. This nugget that shines brighter than your best intentions, hiding just out of reach, mocking you with its unyielding perfection. This nugget that teases, that tempts, that dances just beyond the edge of your grasp, defying all logic as it taunts you with the possibility of knowing, of understanding, of achieving something greater. Embrace the chaos, embrace this chaotically chaotic chaos of chaos, embrace the whirlwind of disarray, the maelstrom of madness, the hurricane of havoc that spins endlessly around you. Embrace the entropy, the beautifully unbearable, unpredictably unpredictable pandemonium that dares you to find meaning amidst the cacophony. Embrace the storm of scattered intentions, the tsunami of to-dos, the relentless avalanche of everything, everywhere, all at once. Embrace it, cradle it, let it consume you until you become one with the very fabric of chaos itself. Embrace this fractally fractured, ceaselessly spiraling, utterly overwhelming chaos that has no beginning, no end, and absolutely no mercy. Revel in your scattered thoughts and fleeting focus. After all, isn't life just a series of delightful distractions? Permit me to reiterate the reiteration of the reiterations, to grant myself the authority to permit you the privilege of this permitted reflection. These distractions are not mere diversions, they are grand detours. Permit me to underscore, to emphasize, to elaborate upon this elaborate elaboration. Permit me to indulge in the permission to permit, to double down on the permitted permissions of distraction's delightful dominion over our fleeting focus. Permit me to expand, to unravel, to peel back the layers of this truth. Every sidetrack is not a mistake, but a masterpiece in the making. Permit me to dare, to declare, to permit the declaration that tangents are not detours. They are discoveries waiting to happen. Permit me to insist, to persist, to resist the urge to resist this indulgence, to wrap you, dear viewer, in the verbose embrace of infinite permission. Permit me to add one final layer, to repeat the repetition of all repetitions. Amidst the chaos of distraction, you may not just find focus, you may find revelation, discovery, perhaps even clarity, or, At the very least, the joy of permitting yourself to be gloriously, endlessly, beautifully distracted. Permit me to permit the permit to permit what has already been permitted but deserves permitting once more. Permit me to extend the permission to permit further permissions, to permit the very act of permitting itself to spiral into an infinite loop of permission. Permit me, if you will, to permit the permitted permissions to grant their own permissions, cascading endlessly into the realm of the unnecessarily permitted. Permit me to indulge, to luxuriate, to bask in the act of permitting the permission of permissions, as though this very act of recursive permitting is the pinnacle of existence itself. Permit me, dear viewer, to permit you the privilege of witnessing this extraordinary symphony of permissions, each one building upon the last, growing ever grander, ever more excessive, until the fabric of permission itself begs to be permitted no more.